This is our freedom right now. These are our rights that are being endangered by giant companies who are extremely greedy and self-serving. So today I am speaking about something that's very important, and it is net neutrality. So what is net neutrality and why is it important now? Net neutrality preserves our right to communicate on the internet freely and openly. It also allows us to have access to whatever content we want. Whether it's a small business or a popular website, there's no difference between the speed and the connection in which we can get to that website. There are internet service providers like Verizon and Comcast who want to take our net neutrality rights away. If this is threatened, then we won't be able to connect to certain sites. And these sites can be controlled by our internet service providers. They can start to create slow lanes and fast lanes. It would allow companies who dish out tons of money to be able to have the fastest internet connection. And it would also leave companies that are startups, for example, or small business owners like myself, to have slow connections, and no one would be able to access their site easily unless they pay a whole lot of money that they can't afford. If that is under threat, we would have to pay different rates for different speeds of internet, or to even unlock certain content. Companies that are in competition with others would be able to pay more money to have a faster internet connection, and other companies wouldn't even be able to have a chance to grow. Your favorite sites are in danger of having extremely slow connection and being even blocked from the internet. And that is what we're fighting to protect, our right so that we have fast internet connection that's private, and also we can access any kind of content that we want. We have the right to free internet connection now, and that could change if the FCC passes a block on net neutrality. So without net neutrality, internet providers can carve our internet access now into slow and fast lanes and can make it very difficult to access unlimited content easily and freely. This is our freedom right now. These are our rights that are being endangered by giant companies who are extremely greedy and self-serving. And that's why it's very important to call our senators and our representatives to make sure that they know that it's urgent to protect our net neutrality rights. As for me, net neutrality is so important because this is how I run my business. Now, if there was another company that had a lot more money, they would be able to pay so much more and have a fast lane. They would be able to have the fastest internet connection, and my business wouldn't even be seen. My business and so many other businesses are threatened right now, and the future of your business and your future career endeavors could be at stake as well if we do not protect net neutrality, the freedom of the internet, and our rights to have free content at the same speed, and that's not discriminated against. Access to knowledge and to news and to websites is a beautiful thing, and it's a human right, and that is at stake right now, and we really have to make a point at showing up at protests and writing letters and calling our state representatives and our lawmakers and our Senate. The website battleforthenet.com has made it very easy for you to contact your representatives by calling them or by emailing them. And also, when you call, you can go on your smartphone and you open up the website and you say contact now, and it'll set up a calling chain, and it'll call all of your representatives and your Senate, and it would make sure that you are able to connect to the right people, to the lawmakers, and tell them how urgent it is to protect net neutrality and to go against what the FCC wants to do by blocking our rights. So protecting Title II net neutrality is just so important. It is huge. It's our freedom to the internet, our freedom to unlimited access of content at the same rate, at a fast speed, not discriminating against anyone else, and not being censored. And for everyone to have a chance to grow on the internet as far as their online businesses and online endeavors. So please take the time to do a little bit of research and to call your representatives. It's really not that scary. I'm on the phone with them, and I'm telling them that it's very urgent that our lawmakers make net neutrality, protect net neutrality. And they go, oh, okay, thank you so much. We will pass along the message. What's your zip code? Spell your name, and that's it. It's not that intimidating. It's not scary. And you're making a difference. Also, don't be afraid to say, also, can you pass along this message? and tell them why it's important to you. I also go along and I take down the names of the senators that the call line has connected me to, and I email them and I send them letters because it's very easy to connect to them on their online websites as well. For me, when I call them, I tell them I rely on net neutrality for my small business and to support myself and to help me support my school loan payments. And I know so many other families rely on their small businesses online as well. And it's so important for them to have net neutrality, to have a free internet to support their families. So let them know personally, just a short sentence of why it's important to you, and have them pass along that message as well. And if you mess up the first time, it's okay, because the call line will connect you to a bunch of other people that you can get practice on. And it really isn't scary, guys. What is scary is losing our rights to a free internet and losing net neutrality. So please make a point sometime this week, because the huge decision is happening December 14th, which is next week. Please take time this week sometime to email your representatives, to make these calls, to search online. Etsy has a lot of great information about net neutrality, so just Google Etsy net neutrality, or you can just Google net neutrality itself, and you'll see websites like Save the Internet and battleforthenet.com. So thanks so much, guys, for sticking with me on this update. Please, let's get together and do something about net neutrality and protecting our rights to free internet access. I really believe that being the change in the world means coming together and shaping that change through our actions. And we cannot change the future or shape our future in the way that we want it if we are not active about it. So good luck, everyone. Please feel free to ask me any questions if you need. Don't forget that the internet right now still is very free and open, and you can find any information you need about net neutrality to help your decision, to make your decision. Thank you, guys. Peace.